Hi everybody, Sally here from Junk Journal Creative Swaps in Oz. I'm coming today to show you our last swap for April, and of course we've been doing the Alice in Wonderland Journal for the last few months, making the pages and in ephemera, and this is the swap that will hold all of those beautiful things. This is of course the cover. So what we did to make this cover, we're actually doing a different cover to what we've done before, any time before, to be honest. We're doing a bound cover where the pages are bound into the cover rather than sewn, and I'll show you a bit more about that in a second. But I just wanted to explain to you how I constructed this cover and what it actually looks like now it's completely completed. So as you can see, I've made it in the Alice in Wonderland theme. I've done Alice and the Cheshire Cat, printed on my manila folder pieces as I have with my pages to make it match. I added a little doily here because I thought it really went quite well, and some buttons and some roses to match the roses on the paper. Alice is a die cut, and then she's on backing of, it's actually a piece of Alice in Wonderland book page, and I've added lace all around and also these tiny little metal corners here. That's the front. If I open it up, you'll see what I mean about it being a bit different to what we've ever done before. You'll notice straight away that there's a cutout here at the top, about 2-inch cutout, and down here as well. And this is where the spine is open, and this is where we're going to bind in the pages and the signatures. So again, to match the front, I've done the back page, back cover as the same paper. I've added another doily with another die cut here and some embellishments at the top. All these pages were sewn, not pages, cover parts were sewn on the front, and I've added black lace and this other lace here which is hiding, and I've added a closure. The closure is a little unusual. I've had these, if I turn it over I can show you a bit easier. I've had these metal closures for quite a while and not really known when to use them, but this time it seemed like the perfect time to use them. So it closes like that, attached to ribbon that's actually adhered to the cover, and then when you open it as so, it's got quite a lot of room here for the signatures. Not sure how many signatures we will be adding, because usually what happens when I do journal making for the group, I usually have lots of ephemera left, so I often add another few pages or even another signature to accommodate them. So this should accommodate all the pages and signatures that we need. There is a way to extend this if I need to make it wider. Inside, this part is covered with fabric just to strengthen it, and again I've used my printed manila folder to cover the inside too. So that's basically the cover. It's made from a cereal box, and if I open up it again, this is the spine of the cereal box here, and the cutout parts as part of the spine has been cut away, of course. I can give you the measurements. The measurements are approximately 8.5 or 21.5 centimeters. The width is 15 centimeters or 6 inches. The spine itself, width-wise, is approximately almost 3 inches, probably 2 3/4 is closer, and the length is approximately almost 4.5 inches or 11 centimeters, and the cutouts, as I said, at the bottom is 2. Now I will link the treasure books video at the bottom of this video, so that you are able to follow each step to construct this the way that she did. I followed it too, and as you can see, it's quite easy to do. It's basically what I found that was the tricky part was working out my decoration part. That's always the tricky part for me, and color schemes, and making sure that everything I put on is strong and sturdy, because particularly the spine part is going to have quite a lot of pressure put on it with the binding of the signatures. And I'll also link that video in as well to show you, although she shows that on her video, of how to actually bind them in. And because I knew I was going to be doing it that way, I've kept all my charms and all my other bits and pieces, because I'm going to add them to my signatures. So my signatures will have long strings hanging out of them, so that's where I'm going to put my charms. So there you go. It's very easy to make, very effective, and once I have all the signatures ready to go that I've received from my swap partners and all the ephemera, I'll construct this as a proper journal, finished journal, and then I'll be able to do a flip through to show you. So that will be the end of our Alice themed journal once the cover is made and swapped, and we'll be moving on to a new theme in May. But I hope you've really enjoyed this journal theme, because this was one of my favorites. I really enjoyed finding all the bits and pieces in my craft room to add to the papers and the ephemera, and just basically constructing and making the pages for everybody to swap and share. It also brought back a few memories of my childhood reading the Alice in Wonderland book, and actually some lovely person sent me a copy of Alice in Wonderland, and I've actually read that just recently, and again brought back lots of memories, and really enjoyed the actual theme. So I hope that you did too. If you would like to come along to our Facebook group, we're called Junk Journal Creative Swaps in Oz. The only stipulation is that you need to be Australian to join our group, and the only reason we stipulate that is because of postal costs. We're unable to do international swaps because of that. All you need to do is come along, answer 3 questions to join our group, and a personal message from me, and you will be approved and you will be able to come and join in the fun. We have free swaps, we have themed swaps, we have live streams, we have mid-month swaps, we have all sorts of supply swaps. So there is something for everybody to enjoy in our group, and there's lots of lovely members that are there to assist and help with anybody that has questions or is maybe a little bit confused about how our group works. You're always very welcome to message me and Mary and Rachel, our admin, and they will definitely be able to help you with where you want to go and what you want to see in the group. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you there, and hope that you really enjoyed this theme in the last few months for those of you that took part. I'm really looking forward to the next theme that will be released very soon, so that you can get all your supplies ready for that theme too. Anyway, take care everybody, and thanks for watching. Bye.